I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Rosie, and we're going to take you through Chiming Christmas Bells. And I need my Christmas hat, hold on.
We've got to look festive for this.
And here we are. Okay, now that I'm suitably dressed. Okay. We can just put what's happening now.
So yeah, we're just going to play through. We'll have the recording here, break down a few sections, and then at the end we'll run through the whole thing and just shout out letters and different things that are going on, and hopefully that'll help you when you're making your videos.
So get your music at the ready, get your instruments at the ready. Here we go.
Cool. So that was like a 4-bar introduction. We've got lots of quavers going on. Be very careful about when you enter. Not everyone enters at the same time. For example, in the strings, I think we have first violins first, then second violins a bar later, and then violas, third violins a bar after that. So just watch out exactly when you're entering into that.
And remember that we all have quavers in all of the parts. So strings, there is a tendency sometimes to make the quavers really long, when in reality we want to match the sound that you get on the piano and on brass instruments and on woodwind instruments as well. So this kind of sound, but a lot lighter. So that's the kind of sound we want to make. You can imagine it's the stars twinkling in the sky, or
jingle bells.
The jingle bells, yeah, of Santa's sleigh. Cool, okay, so the next section. So now we're going to start from the upbeat to a letter A. Mm-hmm. We'll just go from here.
Cool. So letter A, we've got the melody, while shepherds watch their flocks by night, which is in the cornets, the flutes. If you're a clarinet or a horn, you've got a lovely counter melody. And we also have in the strings some nice minims. Just keep out of the way because you're more of an accompanying figure there.
And then when we get to letter B, we have this lovely rhythm. Actually, in fact, we have this in the brass at letter A. Is it letter A? Letter
yes,
B?
It is.
Yes, letter A. So what was the rhythm? I've forgotten what.
You're coming after beat 3. So we were thinking 1, 2, 3, ding dong. 1, 2, 3, ding dong.
Cool.
Yeah. So just to bounce
just count
off
that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, ding dong. Cool. And now we're coming up to B, where
still the melody in the
still
flutes
the same melody.
And the cornets. Now the second part of it, sweet chiming Christmas bells, is the lyrics that you'll hear later in the choir section.
And we've got a special mention to cornet 1. We have a funky little scale which we want to be able to hear. It's the chiming bells. This is in bar 12. I'll play it to you, just this. Favourite part of the whole piece. Okay. Right, so let's listen to that. So now we're going to go from B.
Second part of the melody. Did you hear that? Cool. So, hope you just heard. A and B are the wind and brass mainly. They're doing the kind of melodic stuff. But C and D, we now have the same thing, just slightly adapted for the string players. So violins, you've got the melody. Cellos, you've got a lovely counter melody, exactly the same rhythm, just slightly different notes. And if you are violin 2, violin 3, viola 1, viola 2, cello or bass, we have this lovely crotchet and quaver rhythm.
Which I can demonstrate for you now.
Yeah.
And the bowing we'll be doing there is down, up, up, down, up, up, down,
Yes.
up, up.
And I have a video about that, so you can check that out just for practicing that bowing there.
Cool. And then when we get to D, we have this lovely call and response section. So we have.
In fact, let's play it together.
We'll play it together.
Do you want to do the melody or the response?
I will do the response because that's the most simple.
So this is the sweet chiming Christmas bells section. So we have. So can you hear how they bounce off each other? You've got to wait till the sweet chiming Christmas bells happens, and then nice fun pits just after. We'll do it one more time. Why not?
One more time. Let me just get my notes. Lovely, lovely. And then we have this lovely ornamented passage in the first violins, which is beautiful and we need to listen out for.
Mm-hmm. I've also got a video on this. This is probably the trickiest section for the violin one, so I've got a suggested finger pattern on a video there. But it's the same thing that happened in the corner before. We've got this lovely scale. I mean, I don't know to play the
it's so exciting, and really go for it when you play this bit. Forget that it's hard and just have a great time. Okay. No. There we go.
But you're going to be bang on time.
Yeah, don't slow down like I did. Cool. There we go. Okay. So next, moving on to letter F. We're just going to listen to a bit. If I can make the computer work. La 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 la. There we go.
With words. There's a version with words on the website.
Okay, so that is. What is that?
That was letter F that we got to. So yes, a letter F. This is just winds and brass. We've got a 4-bar sort of passage that is going to lead into the choir. So choir, you need to be watching out for this to get ready to come in, because this is the only section that you have. There's going to be a little bit of waiting around for you. So just really watch out for this section before you get there. So
we're going to let's just play that one more time, and we'll for the choir centre maybe. Or maybe should we do that?
Yeah. So it's getting higher and higher. 3, 4. While shepherds watch their flocks by night.
Yeah, cool. So as soon as the ascending sequence starts, you've got 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, and then on the 4th bar, you come in on the 1, 2, 3, 3rd and a half beat, 4th and a half beat.
Halfway through the 4th
Halfway
beat.
through the 4th beat.
So that shepherds lands on the first beat of the bar.
Yeah, so you've got dung, 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 Do-do-do.
Yeah, so don't forget to breathe.
Yeah. Cool, okay, and then...
Oh, and we should just say that the choir parts,
Yeah.
I mean, you'll all have been practicing really well, hopefully. We all have exactly the same rhythm, just different harmonies, apart from the bass. Have a slightly different rhythm at the beginning, but then you will be the same by the time we get to Glory Shone Around. But yeah, we're really looking forward to hearing this section.
Yes, I love choirs. Okay.
And then after the choir section, we have another 4-bar interlude, this time with everyone. So string players, you'll be back in at this point. Back to your very festive, Christmassy Jingle Bell quavers that we had at the beginning, with that beautiful articulation that we tried.
The twinkling star
Yes.
articulation. Yep. And, anyway, we didn't need to say that. We can ignore that. Cut that out. Okay, so we're just going to listen to the swing section.
Yes. This second. I hope you didn't hear that. The second 4-bar interlude section leads into the jazzy swing section. Yeah, let's have a listen.
Making sure that it is swung.
Yes, we don't want any straight quavers. We want amazing swung,
But relaxed swung rather than like a jerky swung. You know? So you're not a robot, you're a loose
You really know what
gymnast
you're talking about.
being loose and relaxed. There we go. Be a loose, relaxed gymnast when you're doing swung quavers. Here we go. We'll go from I. So we're going to start from I and go into the swing section.
The saxes, and then the trumpets join.
That is the end of the swing section. So, for everyone that's coming in after the swing section, I'm going to play the last 2 bars. No, we're going to go from L, and we're going to listen to what you need to be listening out for, and Rebecca will tell you what that is now.
Yes, so
Over to you.
we have the oh man. What?
I can play it. No, we'll just listen. No.
It will be, it's the lead us on our heavenly way, but swung. And we're listening at, when you need to get ready, you will hear like a descending sort of chromatic thing.
Which is?
Da, da, da. So be ready when you hear that, because then 4 bars later, it's going to go back into straight quavers.
Yeah. And the bar before you come in, we have this cool rest, boom.
Yes.
And then you come in. So it's rest, 1, 2, 3, 4. Off you go. So we're going to listen to that one more time and just pay attention to that. So we're going to play from the upbeat to L.
This is it. So get ready.
And the notes coming up.
Pause. Yeah. So the M, 2 bars. For all of you who know Anything Goes, there's a little bit of Anything Goes put in here very cleverly.
Very cleverly.
So yeah.
Bring that out if
Yes.
you've got that part. Cool. And then, yeah, I'll play it.
So this is the melody at half speed.
And can I just say, the melody is in the cellos and the basses, as well as all the other low brass instruments.
Low brass, low wind.
So this section needs to be like punchy, strong and just everything good about the lower instruments.
Yeah, just a really lush bass
really
line.
make the most of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, play your hearts out. Cool. And now we're coming up to O.
Sweet Chiming Christmas Bells again.
Bells from my hat. Cool. So at the very end we have a row. So make sure you listen to the click track. And let me start that again. So right at the very end we have a row. So make sure you listen to the click track, slowing down, because that's what it'll do.
Yeah.
I was just really putting me off because every time I talk I can hear it jingling in my ear.
Yeah, it might be worth just practicing the end a few times just to kind of listen to exactly how we're slowing down. It is actually slightly different on the
actual thing.
The actual thing compared to the
It's
Sibelius file we have right here.
Yeah, just make sure you're listening and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the very beginning and we're going to run through it, pointing out things that we think might help. We're going to shout out some letters to you. So if you're getting a bit lost, this hopefully will help you be able to know where you are.
No one's going to get lost. You're all going to play bang on time.
Yeah, with our letters.
Mm-hmm.
We have. Okay, here we go.
Oh, just before you start, just to say, on the track on the website, there are 4 crotchets to count everyone in.
Mm-hmm. And make sure that when you're recording yourself, you don't have any sunlight behind you. So the sunlight or the light needs to be in front of you. And also try and make sure you're in the centre of the camera, and that your phone isn't too close or too far away from you.
Mm-hmm.
And have fun recording.
Definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
and make a Christmas background. Wear a Christmas hat. That'd be great.
Yeah, just have loads of fun because this is a good piece. Cool. What's Bob?
I don't know.
What's Bob?
Who is Bob?
Who is Bob?
What is
Okay.
Bob?
Anyway, okay, is that like all of the logistic things that we need to... And when you're recording, also make sure you're going to have headphones on. Try and make it so you can have one headphone not on your ear, so you can hear yourself playing and also what's going on in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. So, do you want to... Maybe if one of us shouts out the letters and one of us shouts out extra stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the extra stuff?
Yeah,
That's the
can
harder
do.
job. Literally earlier when I was like, and Rebecca's going to tell you, I was like, I've totally just like thrown you into the bus and I'm like, there you go.
We can do 2 versions if you want, so that if you have anything else to add, we'll do it twice.
Okay, well, okay.
If I miss anything.
Or maybe if I just say that I'm doing the letters, and if there's anything else that I'm like, oh, I'll just shout it out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This fucking bell.
Right, so this is the 4-bar introduction. Quavers, watch out for your entries.
And we're coming up to A. A.
This is the wind melody, flutes, cornets. Bring out your melody.
Dung dung.
Then we've got cornets. Oh no, we haven't, that's later.
And C.
Strings, this is your section. Violins playing a lovely melody there.
Everyone else counting.
Down, up, down, up.
D.
Strong pizzicatos.
Get
Violins,
ready
this
for
is your
E.
bit.
E. F.
4-bar wind interlude with quavers. Choir, here you go.
G. Everyone else counting. H.
Right, instrumentalists, get ready, you're coming back in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aye.
This is all instrumentalists, quavers leading into the jazz section. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. J.
This is the bit to listen out for. So everyone else get ready to come back in with some straight quavers. It's M.
N. Cello solo. Louder, play as loud as you can.
All you bass instruments. Lush melody.
Nice and legato. And this is a big crescendo to O. O. And this is the big finale, so play up, go crazy. Think of happy Christmas elves and Santa coming down the chimney.
And listen to the recording slowing down.
Cool, we can't hear you, but I'm sure it was amazing. And thank you so much for watching. We hope this has been helpful, and we can't wait to hear all of your recordings. Have fun.
Have fun.
Bye. Cool, okay, that's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.